I'm Aveline. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. So, we're building another autumnal house today. I've just really been in the mood for autumnal builds. I don't know. And we're getting closer to winter, so what's that about? Maybe the Halloween vibes are getting to me after all. I don't know. But that's what we're doing today. But before we get started with that, I'd like to say a massive thank you to Disney Emoji Blitz for sponsoring today's video. You can download the game by clicking on the link at the top of the description box or the one in the pinned comment. But as per usual, I'm doing a sweepstakes, so if you want to learn how you can join and possibly win a pack for The Sims 4 for free, stick around and listen for a little bit. So Disney Emoji Blitz is unlike any other match 3 game on the market because you choose different emojis that you play as and they all have their own unique power. So it's both cute because it's Disney themed, but it's also strategic and challenging. My favorite emoji to use is still the Mad Hatter. I am telling you guys, his ability is perfection. I don't know for how long he'll stay at the top of my favorites list though, because there are new emojis added every week from Disney, Pixar, and Star Wars movies. Plus, you can also collect emojis from different categories, such as silver, gold, rainbow exclusive, as well as villain and story emojis. So there's always new tactics to try out. And all the emojis that you collect in game are actually gathered on a special keyboard, so you can use them to send them to your family and friends. To get you started on your emoji collection, 3 of you will actually be able to win the Disney Princess Starter Pack that includes the emojis Meg, Aurora, Cinderella, and Tiana by using my download link at the top of the description box. And in addition, the link also works as a creator code, so all money that you spend in-game actually helps support me and the channel. And lastly, if you want a chance at winning a Sims 4 pack of your choice, all you have to do is download Disney Emoji Blitz using my link, the one in the description box or the one in the pinned comment, get to level 20, take a screenshot of yourself hitting level 20, and then send it to me in a DM on either Twitter or Instagram. And don't worry, if you're already level 20, you can still join the giveaway. All you have to do then is take a before and after screenshot of yourself gaining 5 levels. So say that you're level 20, you take a screenshot and then get to level 25, take another screenshot of yourself hitting level 25, and then send them both to me in a DM as well. And that is all. All my socials are as always linked in the description box, by the way, just in case you did not know. It's worldwide, so everyone can join. It includes all the packs as well, so you have a free choice. And it doesn't matter if you play on console or PC, both are included as well in the sweepstakes. So literally all of you can join. The winner will be picked in 1 month from now and will be announced over on the community tab, so keep an eye on there or on your DMs if you decided to join. And that is all. I wish you all the best of luck. And thank you again so much to Disney Emoji Blitz for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's get started with this autumnal family cottage. I hope you guys will like it. So today we are building an autumnal family cottage. It's basically just for a very small family, so 2 parents and 2 kids actually. They share a bedroom. I thought, you'll see it once we get to the 2nd floor because that's where the kids' bedroom is, but I just got to it and thought that it looked like a room where 2 kids would sleep, also because they have their own little entertainment area outside of the bedroom, so they didn't need to have all their toys in the bedroom, and that just meant like I could free up a little bit more space basically, so it just made sense at the time. But I don't know, if you don't want there to be 2 kids, just delete one of the beds and you are good. So it's just for a little family. It's built on a 30 by 20 in Windenburg. I went back to Windenburg. I am not sorry. I just to set that straight. I love Windenburg. I love building in Windenburg. Autumnal vibes, like, they are spot on in Windenburg and also Brindleton Bay actually, so at least for me. So yeah, I like building up here in this area. It makes me happy. This house was inspired by one that I found on Pinterest. I know, big surprise. I'll see if I can... I think I saved it under my bookmarks actually this time, so I'll see if I can find it again under my bookmarks. You guys would be surprised what kind of mess my computer is when it comes to bookmarks. But I'll do my best to remember, and if it's not in the description box, I am sorry. Please remind me and I'll try to look for it again. But I went as close to the original house as I possibly could. There was more to... It was more to like see if I could actually make the shape of the house in The Sims because it was a little bit different. I made some small adjustments as well. Not everything is possible in The Sims, but there was something about the house that just kind of looked like a challenge, like it was screaming challenge me to me. Does that make sense? Possibly not, but that's fine. And I took it on, and I feel like the outcome was okay. The roofing situation is a little interesting to say the least, but that was part of the reason why I really wanted to try and build it in The Sims. So I hope you guys will like it though. It's a cottage, you know. We've built cottages before, but I would say it has Tudor vibes. Yeah, it definitely has Tudor vibes, and it's been a while since I built like a Tudor cottage. Actually, is this a proper cottage or is it just a Tudor house? Now I am unsure. Anyway, if you are an architecture major, or is that even a thing? I don't know. If you have any architecture flair, let me know what kind of style this is, because honestly, your girl has no clue. So feel free to lecture me, it's fine. I wouldn't say I'm clueless, but sometimes I am not full on certain. Does that make sense? So if you know, let me know. Anyway, but yeah, I had a lot of fun with this. I was just really feeling like building another autumnal house. I'm not really sure why. I think it's because of the books that I'm reading currently. They're supposed to, I feel like I said this in the previous 2 videos as well, but I'm reading horror books mainly, or mystery books this month. So I'm still working my way through Dracula, but I finished a book called House of Hollow, and I also just finished one called Lake's Edge, which takes place at a Gothic mansion. I'm probably not going to build anything inspired by that because that's just not for me personally, but I am getting these autumnal kind of not full-on spooky vibes from these books, so I just am a little bit inspired by that, and this is the outcome of it basically. I just built a lot of, like the witchy cottage that I did last week, and the dark academia apartment as well. It's just kind of, yeah, inspiring me to do a little bit more of that. So bear with me while we go through October. It's not going to be full on Halloween, but it is at least inspired by the season. So yeah. If there are any good horror books, by the way, let me know, because so far I've still not been freaked out by any of them, and I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm worried if it's me and not the books. So if there is any book that really probably freaked you out, let me know, and don't let it be It by Stephen King, because that one is 1,400 pages. I don't have that amount of time, okay? I own it, but I have not read it. I've had it for like 5 years, 4 years, 5 years, something like that, and I've still not read it because it's literally 1,400 pages. Who has that amount of time for one book? Not me. So, but any other book that's just not 1,400 pages. Even 900 pages is fine, just not 1,400, so yeah. If you have any suggestions, let me know. If there's any spooky movies that you've watched, or any spooky series that you've watched, let me know too. I've probably watched all of them, but try me. And also, I still haven't watched, this is probably not spooky, I don't actually know what it is, but I still haven't watched Squid Games, and everyone's always like nonstop, or not anymore maybe, but they were for a while, like nonstop going on about Squid Games. I still have not watched it. Is it good, or why are people freaking out about it? I don't know. Let me know. Should I watch it? Should I sit down and dedicate a whole day to it? Because if you guys tell me to do that, I'll probably do it. So let me know. Oh, also, I think I mentioned this in a video earlier this year, actually, that I'd never gotten anything with pumpkin spice before. I don't drink coffee, so it's just, it's hard to find anything with pumpkin spice when it's not coffee. But I came across pumpkin spice chai latte at my grocery store. They do these like tubes of chai latte powder. So it's basically like the chai, the spice, and then mixed with latte milk powder. It sounds disgusting maybe, but it's actually really delicious. And they did a pumpkin spice version of it, and I tried it out, and I'm not sure that I like it. So I don't know. Is pumpkin spice coffee better? I don't, what is it about this? I'm kind of making it sound like I'm a total hipster right now. That's what I'm doing. I apologize. I'm really not. I am so mainstream, okay? I am really mainstream. Hear me out, guys. But I just have issues with this chai latte. It might just be the chai latte. It also might be the fact that I just love the standard version of it so much. I was about to say I'm a vanilla kind of girl, but there's actually a vanilla flavor of the chai latte, and I don't like it, so I'm not a vanilla kind of girl. But I love the standard version of the chai latte, so I don't really fully agree with this pumpkin spice stuff, but it might just be the chai latte. I don't know. Anyway, stop talking about chai latte and saying I don't know. There's a lot of things I don't know, and let's not try to talk about them. Actually, if you weren't aware and you used to watch my weekly vlogs back in the spring, I am doing weekly vlogs again right now, so those are over on my other channel. I'll probably rant a little bit more about the chai latte over there. Super exciting, super good content, but sense the sarcasm here, okay? But yeah, we might visit that in one of the vlogs. I don't really know. We'll see. It's all fun and games, or it's all fun and books, I suppose, over there. But if you've missed the vlogs, you found them chill or whatever, they have continued this month actually. So yeah, definitely check it out if you feel like it. As for this house, I feel like I have been off track for long enough so that we can talk about the house for a little bit. I basically did most of the exterior before I moved on to the interior, and that is a flaw from my side. You should definitely do the floor plan before you do the landscaping, simply because you end up moving around a lot of plants. If you have to like extend the house a little bit or something like that, you have to redo parts of the landscaping afterwards. I personally find that super annoying. I feel like I might have wasted my time a little bit, so just don't do it in that order, or if you feel like it, do it. It's fine. I'm not going to tell you what to do. But I recommend that you do the floor plan before you go on to the landscaping. I just never follow my own advice, so, you know, there's that. Life problems, it's fine. So I started out with the kitchen. I often do that. It's either the kitchen or the living room or the hallway, but mostly the kitchen, because there's something natural about starting with the kitchen. I don't know what that is. I feel like when people renovate their homes, they often start out with either bathrooms or kitchen as well. Am I right? I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like that is the general consensus when it comes to renovating the house. Did I just use a word that I'm not fully certain on what means? Yes. It's fine. We're going with it. I think I ended up changing the wallpaper as well because it was getting a little bit too spring-like for me. Flowers in the fall doesn't really make sense that much. Most of the flowers that I see are pretty much withered out and not alive right now. So I think I ended up changing it to a plaid one or like a checkered one. I think it's called checkered. We'll see in just a little bit. I've also been cluttering up this house a lot. I actually got a comment a couple of videos ago. Did I already talk about that? I feel like I did. Where someone said that I don't really clutter my houses anymore. I clutter the amount that I feel is fitting for the house. Does that make sense? So if I have a more modern house, I'm not gonna end up cluttering it like crazy because I don't feel like it fits with the interior. But in a house like this, a little cottage, for some reason, clutter just feels natural in this environment. So we're going with it. We're going in both feet, basically. And of course, I also, I hope the tea brewer over there is good to make chocolate, hot chocolate, because that's what I was going for. I actually put down one of the coffee machines first, and then I looked at it and thought, this doesn't look like a thing that would make hot chocolate, and this house feels like a hot chocolate house. So I ended up changing with the tea brewer, and I hope the tea brewer makes hot chocolate, but I'm not really sure. It's very important to me. It's an issue that I'm very passionate about, so these Sims need hot chocolate in their lives. It's very important, okay? It might have something to do with the fact that I don't have any hot chocolate powder, and that was really hitting me yesterday because I really felt like having hot chocolate. Instead, I had the chai latte with pumpkin spice, and I'm not sure how to feel about that either, so you know, but I hope they get their hot chocolate in this house. The layout of the living room is a little bit weird simply because it's a weird shape, but I made do with what I had. Did that make sense? I hope so. So they have a big fireplace. I felt like it was just fitting. I actually go back and give them a TV later on as well, so they actually have both the TV here in this living room and also in the entertainment space on the second floor. Is that overdoing it a little bit? Possibly, but they are just lovers of TVs in this house, so you know. Plus, it's nice to be able to watch two different things at the same time, to be honest. Plus, the upstairs space is also more for the children anyway, so they can sit up there and watch their children's cartoons or play on the consoles or whatever they do, and I'm sure the parents appreciate the fact that they don't have to watch children's cartoons with them all day. So yeah, or not all day, but whenever they're home and watching TV, it's fine. Moving on. So I put down these shelves over here as well that I just felt like I would overclutter with books. Basically, I have been adding a lot of books to my interiors lately. I realize that, but I also, well, actually, I've always done that. I've always added a lot of bookcases. It's just, we've had this talk several times before, but I grew up in a house with a lot of bookcases, so bookcases just feel like a natural element in houses. It is what it is. There's supposed to be a lot of bookcases in houses because parents just own a lot of books, okay? They do in my book. That was not supposed to. Moving on again. This voiceover is turning all kinds of weird, but that's okay. It's fine. You guys are probably used to it by now. We're all good. And over here by the TV, I figured I would give them almost like a reading nook, but not really. I wish we had better arrangements for, because these are actually not functional. You can't sit on them. Your Sims can't sit on them. Use them, whatever. I wish we had better seating arrangements for under windows, just like the base seats that we got with Cats and Dogs. I think we got one with Seasons as well, possibly, but I wish we had some that weren't just for hexagon shapes, if you get what I mean. I wish we had them for just like 3 tiles or 4 tiles, but then just like a row. Does that make sense? And not a couch, but like a proper window seat like that. That would be cute. Instead of us having to make them ourselves, and then sometimes they're functional and sometimes you just can't get them to work. Oftentimes, I just can't, but there's a couch right next to it that they can sit on instead, so you know, the Sims will be all good. I feel like it's just a cute addition to the build and buy catalog, or it would be a cute addition to the build buy catalog that we have to work with right now if we got something like that, like proper window seating that weren't just those other bay windows for hexagon shapes, because I don't often add those shapes to my builds anymore because it requires to add a tower sometimes, or we don't have the right roof pieces to make it look good on the exterior either. So I just, I would love some window seats is my point. I'll stop myself now because otherwise I'll spend the rest of the voiceover just ranting about it. Also, sorry, I just kicked my table, so if you heard that and you thought something fell in the background, it was not that, it was just me kicking the table because I can't sit still when I do voiceovers. It's a thing, it's fine. It's the only workout I get during the day anyway, so you know, I gotta do it. Anyway, this is the parents' bedroom. It's quite small. I didn't really add a lot of items. Who am I talking about? Anyway, I didn't really add a lot of items in there. They basically just have the bed, their nightstands, and also their dresser, a nice mirror that is absolutely epic, looks amazing. I love that mirror, it is beautiful. Along with the other one, where's it from? Oh my gosh, where's it from? Good Famous, I think? Where's that mirror from? The floor mirror that I just used? I don't remember. I cannot for the life of me remember. But there is a wall mirror from Get Famous that is literally one of my favorites ever, and I would hate it in real life, but in The Sims, I love it. It's beautiful. And up here we are placing down or decorating the kids' bedroom. They don't really have like a lot of items in here either. I feel like I'm losing my voice right now. Please just hang out or stay with me for another 3 minutes, okay? But they end up getting basically everything they should need, I feel. So is it a little bit too close placing the beds together like this? I know for a fact that when I was younger, I would not have wanted to sleep next to my brother like this. Just keep him at a distance. Like, we had bunk beds, so you know, whatever. But not even my sisters. I don't like sleeping in twin beds that are pushed together with my mom either to this day. I need my space when I sleep, okay? But I feel like for twins, it kind of makes sense. Like, they're just best friends and they probably go to bed reading stories to each other or something cute like that. Maybe they tell each other horror stories before they sleep. I feel like I'm getting sort of twins from The Shining vibes from this house. I don't know why. It's October. It's fine. Blame it on October. But they have toys in there. They also have their dresser. There's a bookcase as well, I think, and a mirror. And you know, the essentials. And then out here, I decided to give them an entertainment space. So they have a few toys. There's also a toy box over here in the corner. I'm not really sure what I was doing with the bookcases there because it obviously was not working, but we tried something, I don't know. And then a couple of other toys as well. If you have questions about the two consoles, because sometimes I get questions about that, imagine that one of them is a PlayStation and the other one is an Xbox, and the kids are just lucky to have parents that will spoil them like that. Congratulations, kids. That's basically what they're supposed to look like. Just two different consoles. I know they don't have different functions in The Sims, but let's just pretend a little bit. Use your imagination. I had a weird moment here. Did you guys just notice this? Is someone drilling in the background? They're not drilling. It's just that someone decided to mow the lawn outside. I live in an apartment building, by the way, so I don't know. Right in the second, we're going through it, okay? We're just gonna ignore it. But anyway, garden work. Thank you for doing your service to the community, but you're making a lot of noise. I have literally 1 minute left of the voiceover though, so we're just gonna ignore it, okay? I'm sorry for being so weird throughout this voiceover. I don't know, I'm just in that kind of mood. I don't know what it is, but what was I even talking about? All right, so the dirt just suddenly disappeared. All the dirt just disappeared. It's not like I deleted it, it just vanished. Is that ghosts at work? What's going on here? Hello, is my computer cursed? It might be that, to be honest, that wouldn't surprise me at this point. I don't know what happened there, but did you guys see it though? If you didn't, scroll back. It just disappeared. I don't know, it was so weird. Okay, listen, this could take forever, so I'm just gonna finish up the voiceover now. We only have a minute left anyway, and I'm gonna wrap it up right now. So I hope you all enjoyed this video though, and the build. If you do, you can download it off the gallery. My ID is AvelineYT, and you can also find it under the hashtag Aveline or AvelineYT. And as always, the tray files can be found on my Patreon, which will be linked to in the description box down below. If you like Roblox videos or lifestyle videos or videos where people talk about books, check out my other channels. Both of those will also be linked to in the description box, or maybe through my link tree, so check that out if you are unsure where to find it. You can definitely find it on there. Thank you again to Disney Emoji Blitz for sponsoring today's video. If you didn't hear at the start, I am doing a sweepstakes right now where I'm giving away 1 pack for The Sims 4, so go back to the start of the video if you want to learn how you can join. And that is all I got, so I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe and all that good stuff if you did, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!
Friends will come, friends will go. They all seem to change while I'm still the same. 'Cause I just can't let go, and there's no one to blame. It's just the way it is. Like stone, emotionless in this world of stone. Like stone, I'll be here forever, waiting for your call. Lovers come, lovers go, and their hearts seem to change, but mine's still the same. 'Cause I still love them all, and my heart's not to blame. It's just the way it is. Like stars.